Xin chao, what's up everybody? We're going to walk from District 2 to District 3 today. So District 2 to District 1 to District 3. First couple minutes, just enjoy a little bit of the road audio from all the cars. This is 3:30 p.m. traffic on a Wednesday, July 31st. Temperature is about 100 degrees, probably feels like about 105-ish. Very hot today. Smoking hot. Good Homes, Golden River. Good Homes, Central Park. You've seen this before. How the UV is very intense. That's a hot one today. I speculate the camera will overheat pretty quickly. We'll see though. Easily feels 110. I wouldn't recommend walking around. I would recommend taking a grab bike or a grab car. I still don't think I would buy a car or a bike living here. I guess. We'll see. I don't need to drive myself around. But I do have a bike. That's the subway and whatever Marina Central Towers are now. I mean, all this stuff's getting sold off, it seems, already. I think Masteries is already out of this. I don't know. Who knows? This stuff changes hands faster than you could say it changes hands. The biggest design flaw they did with the Golden River takeover with the whatever this Masteries is if you watch the video, the pools are horrendous. They put in like personal pools, like a personal size, like small villa pool to cater to an entire apartment. Like there's no fixing that air, and you can't not see it when you're in that property. You can't not see it. It's just a disappointing property to everything else. You know, it's not anything of what it looked like for the what they sell you on the pre-sale either. The whole thing over there, if I paid $1 million for that thing, I would be, which is what those cost. I actually went and did the pre-look at the Masteries house right there, this house, and a 1-bedroom that we looked at was $995 when I looked at them, and that was on a pre-sale at like one of the first get-ins. I think they ended up selling at 1.1 or something. I mean, this is what they tell you. No one's living there, no one's renting it, so I don't think they ever sold is what they're saying they sold. I don't think there's anyone to regulate that stuff either, so I think you can just make that shit up. Is also my guess. Alright, let's walk over here. The Airbnb thing, they passed another law in Saigon tomorrow that, I don't know, I guess outlaws it even more. Not going to change anything though. Graffiti, you'll already have seen the graffiti video by now. You get caught doing this, they'll deport you and make you clean it up. Just a FYI. I don't know how long they blacklist you or anything like that, but I would not want to get deported.
Are you ready?
That's a hot one today. Unfortunately, my pool was full of tourists, little kids. It's always a pleasure. Not the pleasure I was quite looking for today for my swim, so I'll have to go in the pool later. It's the whole reason why the Airbnb shit annoys me is because it's inconveniencing everybody at the cost of just the person that has the Airbnb to make not even making that much money, man. Okay, $74 a night, $65 a night. You know, you're already renting it for 12, 14, like, and then you're doing all that extra work. Like, where are you coming up with the number to even think that that's, bro? Vietnamese math, it just never maths. The math ain't mathing on that shit, but they try to force the math. They try to force it. I'm almost positive this shit's all getting sold already. I'm almost positive this is no longer, this was a Vin Tower, then it was a Master East Tower thing, and now it just says Marina Central Tower. And then there's a new company predominant in here. So, as I predicted, this is a new thing. They're still trying to say yachts are here and shit, which are never gonna happen, but whatever. And like there's ocean water right here, also never gonna happen. But the Mastery's branding's starting to get taken out noticeably and replaced with this. So what does that tell you? And this seems to be the company now, Druce. So we're on to the next. This is why I would never invest here. Although I did meet a guy at Golden River that supposedly made a lot of money off buying units there. I don't know how, but I guess. I haven't seen him go up in value at all since I've been here, so I don't understand how he did that, but I don't know. What do I know? He was able to then buy multiple units at Masteries, but I'm sure he's super disappointed in that. I mean, I would be. This camera is dying. And keep on chugging through the heat. It's hot. I want to go to the GS25 and get something to drink. Might take a detour. We gotta walk in the shade. It is fucking hot. Let's just keep going this way. We'll go down around the corner here. These people drive retarded right through here. It's Masero now. The thing that troubles me though is I've seen that icon before on other stuff. Not a good logo. They covered it all up a while ago down here. So I think just the 2 or 3 buildings are going to be Grand Masteries. I think just the 2 buildings. And then the rest is going to be whatever this Duce, whoever the new guy is. And if they make it, whoever will be after that. I know that project's doing terrible though, because I've personally been inside of it multiple times. There's no one living there. There's no one buying it. So if you've been in there or you know anything, let me know. But if you want to buy a unit, I can hook you up. Man, is it hot out. Oh, security guard's taking a piss. It's great of him. Don't have a bathroom inside for him. It's okay. We're gonna go down and right. Incredibly hot. At least the aircon will cool down. Oh. Oh. I'm fucking hot. Wow, it's a barn burner out, boys and girls. They don't have the tea I'm looking for either, which is very unfortunate. The 0 sugar tea. All right, I guess we just keep walking. Aircon cool down was nice. Huh, camera's still going. I'm proud of her. Let's just keep going down this way. I'm gonna start the look up series soon, so nobody looks up. But there's a bar up here on the top of GS25. You can't see it, but there's a bunch of bars, there's a bunch of restaurants just on 2nd and 3rd floors all around District 1 to maximize rent and the landlord maximizing rent, and then of course restaurants maximizing where they go. There's so many official sushi spots everywhere now. I don't know. I think they're all pretty good. So, kind of up to you where you eat. I don't remember all this. I don't know if this Korean thing's new, but it would make sense. Mayodong, K-food, barbecue, so big K barbecue, Korean style seafood, boiled pork. This goes all the way up to the top as well. And we'll go eat there soon. I've never eaten at anywhere on here since I've lived here. We start eating out more at places like that. Indian places are usually for tourists. This looks pretty good, this Kobe. Teppanyaki. Looks expensive. Oh, Michelin Guide. Guaranteed expensive. We'll see how much it costs, but remember, if you want to see me live stream, you just gotta subscribe and hit the bell to all. We're gonna be consistently live streaming. We're gonna be going to multiple countries soon. I'm getting all the stuff ready, getting the gear ready, and of course saving money. Now, I'm not a man built of money, but yeah, We're gonna, I think, take a shaded street down here instead of walking back into the sun. It's very hot out, so, and it'll keep the camera a bit cooler. I think this sushi tea is gonna collapse. You know, allegedly. I'm starting to figure out more and more how Vietnam operates. And Sushi Tea is a sub-company of Novi World. And In Dining is a subsidy of Novi World. I don't need to start doing the mathins for you. And there's a Sushi Tea every 2 blocks, and oftentimes they're not busy. I don't know. You can figure out what I'm trying to say. Seems to be a common thing now in Vietnam. I think maybe, possibly, allegedly, it's pretty easy to wash money with like failure restaurants and failure clubs and failure business. There seems to be an upside in failure businesses here that I haven't seen in other places. Possibly, maybe. I could be totally wrong and just fat and retarded. I am fat and broke. That's kind of what it feels like to me. Me and Winnie like to go here a lot. So, yeah. We come here like once a month. And I like to get one of the breads here, some kind of sweet. She likes to get some stuff here. This is a great little Japanese bakery. Pretty much this whole building's Japanese eatery. There's a curry house, Coco Ichibana. There's a Yoshinoya, and then an Ushi Mania, which I think we ate Ushi Mania. It was good. Or it was all right. I can't remember. I eat so much stuff and do so many things these days. I literally can't remember everything. So we're gonna do the lookup series. We're gonna start finding all the hip new hot bars. I don't really drink anymore, but we can go in and get one beer or like one of their cocktails and figure out where people are going and stuff like that. So we're gonna get back on the saddle of all things Saigon. You know, never really walked down this street. We're getting blasted by sun, but we're gonna be back in the shade in a bit. And this still takes us towards D3. So this is all good. Some beautiful aesthetic stuff at this hotel. Can somebody let me know in the comment section how much the 12, what is this, the 12, and I think the Northern Charm Hotel, how much that costs? Cocktail bar, oh, kind of interesting. Anybody ever been here? Maybe we'll come in here and pop in here and do one. You know, I haven't been losing a lot of weight now that I quit booze, but it's because I eat more. But I think we're starting to find the balance now. So hopefully it'll all come together soon. We're really out here doing steps hardcore a day. You know, I'm in the pool, and then I'm not consistently in the gym, but I'm more consistent on the kettlebell. So down here we could tee and go straight, but we'll keep going this way. Korean, for sure. I don't even need to. See, even we've talked a lot about the Korean. I'm gonna save the data. Camera overheated. We talked a lot about the Korean men coming, but there's an overabundance of Korean women coming too, on solo trips. There's a Korean streamer girl that's super famous that's on Winway all the time. There's a lot of Korean. Korea in general is enamored with Vietnam right now. I think there's just lots of investment sides on both sides hammering down good investments, you know, livability, etc. And as I talked about in the earlier videos, you know, they're looking at one type of girl, bro. Let them have those girls. Those girls always have sucked, bro. Those girls are straight leeches. They want the new iPhone. They're the girls on Instagram where the dude's never in the photo, but they're always in somewhere new. You know, very, very typical. On TikTok, screen time of TikTok like 8 hours a day, going to sleep at 3 a.m., waking up at 4 p.m. You know, this is not, or the reverse opposite of where they're just way too into how they look. Like, it's just a balance about everything, man. Life is balance. But to each their own. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, you know? So, but for the most part, they're scooping up a particular subset of women, which are not, in my opinion, desirable, maybe physically by the eyes, but they're just gonna deplete your bank account. All right, we're dealing with the overheating, stressing camera, but we'll keep going. We walked about another 50 meters, just kind of straight ahead, so. We'll try to eventually get a moderator to put maps and stuff. Maybe I'll do it, but my output and when I'm in the groove and when I'm producing, which goes for years at a time, these things with peace and love are not a main concern of mine. I'm putting out crazy output, filming crazy hours, putting out crazy calories and just walking, so. Then on top of it, I've got my whole personal life and all this stuff. All right. Popping out here a little alley, you'll know where we're at. Man, is it hot out. Hot dog. Now we need to keep going down this one. I wanted to avoid the sun like the plague, but she keeps winning today. And we're missing the green light here too. It's a shame. Wow, this is... Definitely not for everybody to walk around. So I would definitely, if you don't like sweating, do not walk around. You know, plan accordingly. I'm unique in that I can task it out. Fucking hell. Alright, I can go straight here. Oh, it's just beaten with the sun on that side though, bro. Trash. Back in the old hood. So hot out. Gotta go right now. Everybody gotta go. HD TV. It's been about a year since we've been down here. Don't worry, we got new stuff coming up. These videos are popular. They're like a podcast to people. A lot of people just like to set it and forget it in the background, which is okay with me. You need it gives you motivation to walk, get in shape, you know. Gets my name back in circulation. You know, the YouTube numbers. Doesn't take a genius to look at them. Just got to keep going. I'm not being discouraged about it. You know? Lyra. That was Mini Mart. Here's the cheese, and then there's I think a Loteria up here in the corner. Man, is it cold out with a gust of wind. Oh, this lady hid like she was, maybe she's a secret agent. Sometimes now I think when like people are overly want to be off camera, I'm like, maybe they're like a spy agent and they're on the run. Alright, I'll be right back. I'm gonna let the camera cool down. It's overheated again. Alright, we walk from the 7-Eleven over there, Loteria, to across the street. Problematic filming day. But it's okay. Starting to cool down now. It's because we're in the shade. It's 4 o'clock. Quite a bit quieter now. This is a horrible traffic area though. District 3 sucks because of all this. All these one ways. It makes it horrendous. In my opinion. It's one of the reasons why I would never live in District 3. And you know, District 3 has the most expensive apartments in Vietnam. You know, I never call them the best because they're not. Well, because they're all empty. I think we'll walk by one up here. Oh, the one up here for like a 3-bedroom, 3-bath, 180 meter. I think it's like 1.4 million. And it was built a while ago, like 5 years ago, 6 years ago, 7 years ago. Some wild prices. My stomach is murmur today. Some chicken before we came out. I'm still hungry. It's okay. Keep pushing on. I think we'll find some food somewhere. I'm hungry. I need some substance. Sugar cane. It's good. Not really my thing. I don't know if I would call it refreshing, but it's sweet. It's all right. You know, I don't go out of my way for them. But definitely if you're new to, Jesus fucking Christ. Sidewalk design, terrible. Like something like that, maybe you should have a little bit of walkability there. A little bit dangerous, so Mercedes man can park here and not have to drive down the steep hill. They're supposed to collect rent on all these, but whatever. Who's coming around collecting rent? We're at the Starbucks of Vietnam, Highlands. Right here. This looks new to me, this Korean thing. I don't remember this. I'll come do a video here, maybe just here at this Korean place. It's very popular. Jesus. Yeah, we'll come here. Probably be a good idea. We'll have a Korean dessert. We'll make a video. Gongja, gotcha, gongja, gotcha. So you're getting a lay of the land starting to come up in this area. We'll be starting walking into District 3 soon. You know, you got stuff around here. There is stuff around here though. It's a very livable area. It's just the traffic is nuts. That was ultimately what turned me off of District 3 was the traffic. Traffica. The traffica. It was enough to turn me off. But you can find a lot of, there's a bit of inventory of like slightly newer apartment buildings that have nice, 3-floor or one apartment on each floor type things. And the landlords, not the landlords, the rental agents, if they're good, we figure out where to put the Westerners. You can't put Westerners with Vietnamese. It's just such a cultural difference. It's not rudeness or anything like that. It's just like one has noise constantly in its life, and the other culture more than likely has never had that kind of level of noise to that extent, Afrocado, I'm gonna guess avocado ice cream. Not a fan. I'll try it again, but really not a fan. I had it quite a few times. Office worker John. This feels pretty new to me. This place looks pretty popular. I'll have one of you look this place up. Whatever this is. We'll have the wife look this one up too. I'm gonna try to do a lot of unique things. So I don't know. We'll see. Just gonna keep putting it out, baby. Amazon cafe up here. You wouldn't picture one, but okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Oh, laptop repair place with Macs. I hate Macs. Apple. Trash. Still in Quan Moke. ELA. This ELA thing is everywhere, bro. Somebody tell me about ELA education. Are they legit? It's like the only it's taken over all of them. I don't see how it can be good to have one company start to dominate all this shit, and that seems to be what's happening. The ELA became crack like overnight. Maybe I just noticed it more, I don't know. I think what's gonna happen though, and it's already happening, and I'm gonna assume that's what happened in like China markets, is like Chinese are old enough to teach English themselves now. Like, and that shit's already happening here. I guess teaching jobs are not as good here anymore. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about though. Maybe a teacher that watches can let me know if we got any left. And people are so picky though, they get butthurt over the stupidest shit. Some people are cool though. There's a $1 million G-Wagon. Yep, that's how much they cost in Vietnam. It's like the most popular vehicle still now for ultra rich is the G-Wagon. Like a hard show off. Like you're really stunting on them. Fuck, you're like, hey, mine. Me rich, you not. But G-Wagons are nice, so why not? If you got the money and that's how you want to waste the money that you made, more power to you, dude. I don't care. Hello. Now we're starting to get over here. Get over here, bud. Bud. I think we can actually take a left now. Let's take a left now. Even if we can't, I don't mind. We just gotta go right again and we'll hit District 3. Eventually. We've definitely walked under this before. I don't know when. Can't remember. Who knows how many miles. If I would have been smart like all the other YouTubers, I would have been having the same device to count every mile that I've walked since I've been here, but I'm not that smart. So, didn't happen. There are probably a lot of them. Probably more than most. Or less than all. Who knows? Who got 2008 ugly? A little hottie over here. Oh, drop top booty. Oh, multiple hotties. Holy shit. That chick's super hot. Aikido. There's an Aikido studio down here? What? What? Let's see. Aikido. Here we go. Is it really Aikido though? I don't know, we'll have to look that up. Maybe we'll go do some Aikido classes. I've been trying to find, I'm working on stuff. It's not as easy as you think without somebody to help. I do it all myself. Some nice houses back here. Right here, listen. Wait, stop. Oh, you can barely tell you're off a main road right now, right? This would be a nice house. We looked at houses like this. They're like 16. Something like this probably in this location is going to be 23, 24, 25. There's nothing there but a house though, and they're all shittily made. It's just like a box with stairs not placed in the right area. A weird bathroom next to the kitchen. So you're shitting into like your food cooking. But they do that for plumbing. So I don't have to put as much plumbing in. There's a little, some kind of barbecue on me. Yeah. Let's keep walking down these little alleys. These alleys are the best. We're gonna overheat again, but whatever. I don't care. Let me save the data. Yeah, these are harder days to film on when it's 100+ degrees like this. And those are not the meatballs I'm trying to eat. There's peace and love. I think we're just down a neighborhood hem that might not, when you don't see any traffic going through, it might not connect. It's starting to get a little turned around now. Maybe though. I don't know, maybe this goes left. I doubt it. It's possible though. Sometimes you get one more like little hem that goes down. It doesn't look like it here though. But almost I want to try. If not, we'll turn it off and I'll walk back. Feels like it's a possibility. All right, so you can go down this alleyway. The camera is being a naughty girl. I've been a naughty girl. So we're gonna go this way, and then I'm gonna switch cameras, I think, to the Go 3. Because I got no choice. This is juicy content. I don't want to keep waiting. Wow, there's a sushi spot down here. See, this is what we're going to continue to do is I'm going to... Cute little doggy. Hi, doggy. That would be a great picture, too. You could take a really cool picture down here. The dog's, like, in my face as I go down here. Oh, he's coming. Let's go. Comes and jumps on me. Leave! I want to come here for sure. I'm curious just to see. Okay, I'm curious. Again, I got a lot of stuff to look up. Cool little area. We're not gonna lie. What's down here? Looks like another restaurant of some sort. Some kind of shrine restaurant, something. Let's keep going down here. We're gonna overheat again. It's almost a certain guarantee. Us does connect. It's always interesting to see these connect. Little banh mi, the little breadstick banh mi, really good. I like that one. Oh no, it's the banh jia. I think the banh jia, the meatball. The banh mi meatball. I'm terrible with Vietnamese. I'm terrible with anything naming that I haven't grown up with saying. So I don't even know English. Make fun of me all you want. And I'm lazy. And I'm fat and I'm broke. Okay, we can go multiple directions here. We can go left, right, or straight ahead. Pretty much we're in the cusp of District 3. Now it's all D3. It's gonna say Quan 1, but we're right there. We're right there, boys. I think what we're gonna do is save this side for next time. I'm gonna start picking up on areas too, so we'll come back, I think, next time. That's the way to China Magic Town. I know that's the way to Chinatown, if I remember right. I can't remember shit. Let's go this way, though. But we'll start off at the Fuklong and go the other way next time. We might not make it to District 3. We'll see. We'll go across the street here. This is a cut drive-through. This looks like a proper hot top. That lady looks like she'll take you in the back after a hot top. No, know what I'm saying? Not my thing. Not into that, but it's okay if you are. Oh, Harley Davidson. Camera is not usable when it's hot out. It just blows my mind. How do you, as like a company, I love Sony so much, but like, you know, you send the guy outside that like is making the camera, and you know he comes in and he's like, yeah, when it's like 100 degrees out, it only works for like 15 minutes. And at that point, you should be like, well, we got to fix that. It's such a weird thing to be okay with, but again, I'm not a company. I don't know how all that stuff works. Every camera overheats that does 4K though, so it's a systemic problem with all things 4K. The sensor just gets too hot and then it shuts the camera down. It is what it is. First world problems. Sucker up, buttercup. I'm still in a beautiful country. Enjoying a nice walk around. We're still in District 1, Jesus. Should be out of this thing. It's such a big district. Should be out of it by the end of this, if I remember right. Apple, Google Pay pretty much works everywhere. You can use it so many places, but then you will occasionally get, you know, a clerk that doesn't know how to use it, which there's nothing you can do then. So you can't rely on it, just FYI. These are all viable house areas to stay and live. Like a little coffee shop here even to supplement the area. A bunch of little coffee shops. I think we filmed a coffee shop down here even. At one point. I don't even remember all the things I do. It's a lot. What somebody needs to do, another big market, is just like a dog cafe. There's a big market for dog themed activities. So like having dog restaurant where you can take your dog, you know, dog cafe, dog friendly places. Vietjet just launched a dog-friendly service. You can fly your dog for $4 million now, which is a lot, but it is possible. So you can, like, they officially offer it. It's been possible before, but it costs way more. So, like, if you have a dog inside of Vietnam, and you wanted to fly, if you had a small dog, you wanted to fly it somewhere, you can. We'll try to do it, but it's 4 million. You know, the one dog I don't have a problem flying with because she weighs a kg, and she could come to me with like one of my vacations. She's not a bother to anything. She's like, that guy just offered me a blowjob. Oh, we walked down this before. This is the blowjob. This is like the blowjob place. It's like a hot talk place, if I remember right. We had this happen before. Come so. I remember this. Been a long time since we walked down here, a year and a half. I think when we started Kick. Like I said, I'll be streaming on YouTube, so you don't have to go to Kick if you don't want to. I'm not even going to push Kick anymore. I'm not going to push anything. If you want to sign up to Patreon, you can. I'll put a little card, like I said, but I'm not going to talk about it anymore. You guys are all adults. If you want to subscribe and like a video, do all that stuff, you know how to do it. So, yeah, these are all blowjobs. Can't see any of the girls though. Like, what are you going into? These, I never recommend these because you don't know what. Like, even if I was into this shit, you want me to go and get suckered into some service of some girls I don't even know what they look like? What if they're a bunch of haggards and then they try to like really make you stay and get with one of the haggards? I think we came here after COVID. We did not film this for the YouTube channel. I came down here on a stream, on the stream bag when I built the stream bag. I remember. And I said I'd come down here and film this. But this is the Hot Talk Road. Like when we were on stream, I had the shoulder cam mounted. These guys offered me like blowjobs everywhere. So if you want to do that shit, here you go. It's on whatever this is. Newen. Here's your addresses. This is what you're into. And then it ends up here. We're almost in District 3. Yeah, we did all this walking in on the stream bag. The amount of stuff I've walked around is just tremendous. It's absolutely crazy. You would think I would be in better shape. It just shows how poor my genetic disposition is. Seriously. Or how good it is, I don't know. I do eat like shit sometimes. You wanna go, who wants to go to the Maldives? Let's go Maldives. Overheating again, but I think we'll be all right. Save one more time. This video is gonna take hours to edit, but that's all right. Let's officially get into D3. Wow, I know where we're at now. A little confusing at first, but now I know where we're at. Old Honda Cub. They're starting to chop those and sell them for a lot. So they're buying those, rebuilding the motor, chopping them, making them a little drop cruiser, and they're charging a lot, a couple grand. It'd be something else I'd like to do too. I'd like to do a lot of things. All right, another 10-minute cool down, and here we are. Once this sensor overheats, it needs a total cool down. I made a fan solution for when I live stream with this, but it's not too much technical stuff. I need to open up just a technical channel too. We're almost in District 3, I think. We're still in Quan 1. It's taking a little bit longer than I thought, eh? Q1, this will just become Q3 real soon. I'm delivering on my 213, 3 different districts in one stream in under an hour, hopefully, in one video. It's like, what's talking to me? So a lot of the videos coming up soon, we're gonna, can you live here on $1,000 a month? End of 2024 or summer 2024. Sugar baby, the rise of sugar babies in 2024. Dating 2024. There is an aggressive amount of content coming up, and it's gonna be all the time. We're also back to premieres. There's a really cool intro on the premieres. We get together and we talk about the video. So if you want to see that, you just subscribe and hit the bell button. All join us for that. So a lot of things in the pipeline coming down. You know, I'm working full-time schedule again. So what's this? Take a look. Did we look in here before? Just take a quick look and see what he's got. Ciao, Em. How are you?
May I help you?
Just looking real quick. I was just walking around. Just show.
We have more stuff upstairs.
You got stuff upstairs
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
Wow. Yeah, sure. Cool little hobby store. So if you're in this area, you can come to the hobby store. You gotta take an elevator? Ciao. Oh, you can take the stairs too? Cool. Let's see. Is there Gunpla up here? Oh yeah, there's Gunpla. Oh, this is pretty cool. It's like Gundam, Gunpla, all kinds of stuff. Ciao, Em. Wow, this place is dope.
We have Pokemon cards.
Pokemon cards down here. Okay. Keyboard, custom keyboards popular here. They got premium grade Gunpla. This is good. How long has this been open? Emily? How long has it been open?
This place?
Store này là
The store has been open since 2011.
This one here, huh?
Oh, this one?
Yeah.
We just reopened it in 2020
Yeah.
until now.
Yeah. I don't think I ever came up here. You know, I came in here and nobody ever told me there was upstairs.
Oh, I think like
Multiple times I came in here and no one ever told me an upstairs existed.
Oh, I think maybe like back then we didn't like rearrange the
So
top
like
floor
kind of
yet.
knew that you did it. Yeah. It looks nice, looks great. So they got a lot of Gunpla from all over. This is like Chinese version Gunpla.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Chinese Gunpla. So different kinds. I don't know what this one is. Chinese, maybe too, Japanese.
Oh, I think you have the wrong idea. Like this one, like
Uh-huh.
they from Japanese. Like
Yeah, right.
the company name is Kotobukiya. Like they mostly like doing like all the model kits. Like
So it's like Gunpla copy.
oh no, it's not like that. Like they are maybe like very like what should I say?
Higher end?
Yeah, like they are like they are longer than Bandai. Like this.
Oh,
this
older
company,
company.
yeah.
Yeah.
But
I'm just going with what most people know,
yeah,
like Gunpla.
yeah,
you know,
like
yeah.
most of them, like they know
Yeah.
Bandai. Like
Yeah, right. Yeah.
They didn't know much.
Yeah. So this is more expensive.
I think the price is the difference. It's not that much, but
Not much.
But the quality of the plastic, like, is very good.
Very good. Yeah, I see.
If you want to, you can open in.
It's okay.
the right
Come
hand
sell.
side. Yeah.
I'll send people here though. This is cool. And then they got custom keyboards. So this is like, all I built is Bandai Gunpla. I've never checked out the other stuff, so I don't even know anything about the other brands. So he'll probably can be way more knowledgeable. But just something like this, if you need a custom keyboard too. Like how much is the Dragon Ball Z keyboard?
Oh, that one, right?
Yeah, just curious.
I think this one.
Because people will ask me in the video.
It's not a price about 1,899,000.
Okay. So the Dragon Ball Z keyboard is 1.8 million. He doesn't hand carry this stuff. Like they actually have an importer with Japan where they import this stuff in. So if you need like a decent mechanical keyboard, I don't know these brands, but if you don't want to wait online and stuff like that, this is the place to come. They do have Gundam here, and then they have this other brand of all this Gundam stuff I've never heard of. So if you're into these other brands, this is that I know of the only place you can get it. And then they've got all the, of course, like Gunpla equipment. So like the brushes, the pliers, the pads, the mats. This stuff's super fun. If you've never built a model before, I highly recommend you build at least one in your life. If you like puzzles, like puzzle pieces and stuff, is a great thing for that. They've also got cars and stuff back here. All right, brother. Thank you, man. I'm going to keep walking. Come on.
Yeah.
I'll send people your way. I'll put the website and everything for you guys on the video.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, you're welcome, bro. So the store's laid out super nice. There's so much cool stuff here. You know, whoever is owning this store is super into Japan. They've worked out, you know, different kind of cases for Switches and stuff, but they worked out a deal, Game Gear. It says gaming gear. But they worked out a deal to where they import a lot of stuff from Japan. So, interesting place. If you're into model building, Gunpla, and then these other ones, which I've never heard of, come check them out. They looked China to me, but boy, was I wrong. That kid got, you can tell when somebody's into something, he's like, hell no, you're wrong about that one, bud. Which I admire that, but he was immediately like, oh, no. Let me tell you. So Fat Scott learned. I definitely didn't know about those other ones, but it makes sense. I love building those things. They just are expensive. I don't have the dinero. And there's nothing to do with them once you build them. Like, I don't care about displaying them and looking at them ever again. I got ADD, so like the art of building it, come on. The art of building it is the whole fun to me on that stuff. Well, we found some super interesting stuff today. When you take your time and look around, we can still walk in some of the same spots and get some new areas. We're still in District 1, man. Come on, District 3. Let's go, baby. Couple of roosties. Should be Funan up here. Maybe we'll walk to Funan instead of D3. Oh, D3, we made it. I knew it was imminent. I knew it was right here. I knew it. All right, let's walk into D3 a little bit. We can go left. It'll take us back in. Made it to District 3, right here. So as we walk this way, this will be Quan 3, and then this will be Quan 3 going into Funan and Quan 3 that way as well. So we're gonna walk back this area. Maybe we'll make this a 2-hour super special. We'll go as long as the battery goes. So the battery does get zoinked out as it has to turn the camera on and off. It's a tremendous battery. If not, this thing can go like an hour and 40 minutes on 4K. If it's not flipping moving the lens all the time. It does have an automated lens that moves. Great camera. Shout out to Goose. Legend. Let's see here. Keep going. Barbershop down here. These barbershop boy band clubs are super popular. Super popular. Always have a Vietnamese parking guy help you bring your motorbike down. You don't need to show off. There's no one to show off to. You know how many expats I've seen drop their bikes? Not even just Vietnamese. I watch shit tons of Vietnamese drop their bikes too. No shame in the game. Especially if you're paying 10K to park there. Yeah, the guy can pull your bike out. And he does it all day, so he knows what he's doing more than you. But I see a lot of people. Let's walk on this side to be technical. I don't want to be like, oh, you weren't really in District 3. I'll be like, oh. Because technically we're in District 1. Crazy, right? But right now we're in District 1. Right now we're going to cross over to District 3. 3, 2, 1, Quan, 3, Mokai, Ba. Here we are. Now we're in District 3. As promised. If we went to Funan, we could do 4 districts today. I want to get home and edit. I'm getting really far ahead. I'm crushing on the YouTube again. So to all the old YouTube people coming back and sending me messages, I appreciate you. I'm a man of very few words. I often don't reply to DMs and stuff. Just know I read them. Yeah, don't take anything personal. I'm the way I am, man. I appreciate everybody though. So everyone that has DM'd me, this goes to everybody. Thank you. We're back, and I appreciate the input too. Some people will give me positive input, and then on shit they don't want to see. Like the main thing was people don't want to see a live stream on a YouTube video. They want the separation in house. So assignment understood. And yeah, we're gonna rip into that. Now we're coming up to the Pink Church. We pretty much walked a huge box, walking back into D1 and the market over here with the one of the better wonton soups. This area though is known for its wonton soup. Like there's 4 or 5 super famous ones that we'll be doing soon. I eat a lot of Vietnamese food, so I'm just gonna start to film it all. Wow, overheating again. Again, I would, the banh mi here, usually the bread is oddly stale for a bakery. All right, we are back for the 57th time. We are at the Pink Cathedral. There are tourists here taking pictures too, which is kind of pretty interesting. I didn't think I would typically see that. But the tourism is recovering pretty well here in old Saigon. This chick's got fake tattoos. I don't. She dating Sam Pepper or something. His new girl. Okay, we'll try to get a thumbnail for this. There's no fee to come in here or anything like this. Come here, take a photo, and then just leave. This guy's probably trying to yell at me. I almost guarantee you he's saying no to me. Oh, he's not yelling at me. Who's he yelling at? What's he yelling at him for? I'm kind of curious. I don't understand why there's no pictures. The most confusing thing I've ever seen. I've been here a billion times. I've never seen this. I've lived here 6 years, 5 years. I don't know what he's even yelling at. Who knows? Something flying from the top, maybe. I don't know. Oh, no visit while mass. Ah, church is going on. I was like, what is he going on about? Apologies. Yeah, there are a lot of religious people here. Church. You forget people go to church. I was like, what is he on about, man? I mean, that could have probably been handled better. Mass had just started. What time does Mass start? I don't know anything about church, man. It's 4:55, so don't go there during Mass if you want to take photos. Free to go in. Very confusing. All he had to do was get the English sign quicker before. None of us had any idea what was going on because there was no indication that was happening. But it made perfect sense once he busted out the sign. This is the park where they have the festivals at. You know, they shouldn't have any festival anywhere outside of District 7 at the convention center, which is set up for perfection. Bathrooms, everything, indoor, aircon. And then not to mention the convention center that's not done in Dutham. That's also perfect for festivals. Again, restrooms, facilities, instead of some park that has facilities for none of that. But the city planning, the way that they do this stuff, I don't know. You got me. You got me. I don't know how this goes. There's a donut place over here. Hopefully she doesn't overheat anymore. We're going into the sundown. I dissipated the heat in my hand for about 10 minutes, so it usually works pretty good, believe it or not. Just dissipating the heat with your body. It'll cool down a cell phone pretty quick too. Taking a cell phone, putting it in between your armpit, if you're all sweaty, it'll cool you down. Big walk today. Well, I'm hungry. I need protein. I think I'm gonna do. We bought the tacos yesterday, shells. I'm gonna do some shredded chicken breasts, a little bit of mayo, a little bit of mustard, a bunch of lettuce, a couple slices of tomato, a couple onion in there. A little chicken salad sandwich type deal, but in a taco shell, a little healthier. Or maybe I'll get tuna and some water. Tuna salad sandwich. AMG A45. I don't think these hold good resale value, right? This one sounds like he took the catalytic converter off, which I almost guarantee you he did. And put a defouler in so the computer doesn't pick it up. And probably lost some power because there's not a reflash for that. Doesn't know what's happening. Probably running too rich more than anything. It's not the era of those cars anymore where you can do that and get good performance. But it sounds cool. You'll hear him when he goes by. If he wraps it, it'll sound nice. You'll hear the turbo. And it's got a gutty sound for what it is. I think they're 4-cylinder. Overheated again. Like thwarted with the overheating today. Can't get a victory. So the ZV1 definitely did way better in the high heat. You could do 45 minutes at a time. You could do the battery and then just put the new battery in. So the ZV1's a better camera for in the heat for streaming, and it gets the same results. Trying to get that camera fixed, but no one has the parts for it. Trying to get the Sony X3000 fixed too, but no parts for that either. So the guy just has the cameras, and it's like whenever I have the parts, I'm like, sounds good to me. Nothing there's paperweights until then. Sony's amazing, but you know, these cameras I put thousands of videos, like 10,000 hours on them. And they're out in the wild all the time. Things get used. I use everything I get. I don't buy stuff to be trophy shelf queens. Everything gets put into daily use. I think Sony does the best. The quality is the best. The functionality is the best. In fact, I'm going to switch to a Sony phone. So I need another phone for the streaming and all that. I was going to get some China stuff. I just sat down and did the 2 days of research in the phones, and the Sony Xperia 1.5 seems to be everything we need. Okay, we are back yet again. How many times is the camera turned off? Let's get a count in the comment section. And if you're drinking, take a sip. I should have said this earlier. Too late now. We should have said take a sip every time the camera breaks. Maybe I'll put it in a graphic in the beginning, because pretty funny. Well, I got drink with me still. It's gonna be super hot. Whatever, I don't care. Little nip of the tea here. Remember, not all banh mi's are created the same. That does not look like a banh mi I'm looking for. Oh. A warning zone and a Donald chicken down here. A Donnie chicken. Donnie's chicken. Hey, Don. They try to put those Don chickens, I think, by Korean areas, but I don't know if any fucking Korean areas over here. But they need to put Don in his chicken. There's 2 warning zones. There's a warning zone right here. They opened another one? Let's see what this is. These are really popular. Everybody's trying to big copy the gangs. So like the warning zone, I've seen the warning zone guy too. He's a foreigner or a VQ or something. He's got foreign in him. I know it was him too. This one's big. I don't remember this being here. But they got these everywhere, these warning zones now. Haven't eaten at one, so I can't tell you, but I wonder if they have the steak and everything like the gangs. Looks like the same concept, same products, you know? Oh yeah, somebody asked me not to make those noises. Fury grilling? What does that mean? What is Fury grilling plus warning zone? What does that mean? Is that a combination of victory? Novotels. And you see hotel occupancy appears to be a little down to me. You wonder why. It's because every single person wants to get rich off their hotel apartment or off their apartment and rent it out on a nightly basis. I don't even know if that's a real hotel though. Could be a convention thing, I don't know. It's tiring to walk around in the sun like this. We usually come up the other way, so it's interesting to go this other direction. Cat. All these signs are the same. All right, that, my friends, will mark the end of our journey. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I apologize, the camera turned off approximately 372 times. I cried about being hot, fat, and sweaty. I complained about the camera turning off, probably complained about other stuff. We are apologized. As ever, thank you for watching. Stay frosty. We'll see you on the next one. Turtle Lake, peace out.